All right, make sure you speak into the microphone here.
Okay.
Move this over. All right. All right. So we are back at the Horror Hound Weekend 2025. We in the house. Bernard Fields here, and
LaVille Rebels in the house. What's going on, everybody?
yes, yes, and who are we here with?
My name is Sonia Coleman Lynch. How are you?
Doing wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for asking. And what about you? Like, how are you feeling here being at the Horror Hound?
This is literally for me one of the happiest places on earth.
One of the happiest places on earth.
You got
Yeah.
got the Freddy Krueger thing going on. I see.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know,
What's it say?
Yeah, the whole
Dream,
time.
dream again?
dream on.
Dream on. Oh.
What's your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street?
Ooh.
Ooh. There is no wrong answer, but
Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about that film that made you feel like that's the cream of the crop?
I've never seen a man spin the block on his own film before.
Okay. You're right.
So he took the original film,
Yes.
and then the sequel did not do it justice.
Part two.
If you know,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And too many people, I feel like, kind of played with the film a little bit, and he was like, nope, let me have that back.
Right.
And then he wrote it in a way that starred the original stars, and
Yes.
then they had to fight against themselves and their fictional characters.
Okay. You're right.
And then there's a little boy, so there's kids involved, and then, you know, you have Heather Langenkamp playing the mama bear
Right.
and being a Nancy, but also being Heather at the same time.
Yeah.
And Heather Langenkamp is not to be played with. So
At all.
It was just an experience, and being able to have that experience at 12 years old after watching the Nightmare films was very special for me.
Right. Right.
So what do you think went wrong with the second one?
What went right is the question.
Yeah.
All right, but here we go. We here.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let us have it.
Yeah.
Let us have. This is a safe place.
Goodness.
Yeah. Your happy
space.
place.
Well, on film, there's been a lot of different opinions. So I will personally say that, for one, they started the film without Robert Englund. So there were a couple of scenes that it wasn't him, it was a stand-in.
Yeah.
Then they changed his makeup, which it was cool. But the whole plot of it, he kind of stepped out of the dream sequence and ended up being in the real world, and
Yeah.
nobody expected that. Then you didn't have Heather Langenkamp in it, and nobody
Yeah.
really liked that. Although we really, really, really love Kim Myers. We love you, Kim Myers.
Yes.
We do.
Right.
Always have. And we love Mark Patton, and actually Nightmare on Elm Street 2 was the first Nightmare that I ever saw.
Yes.
So I didn't see the original one.
Oh, you didn't?
okay.
No, I got locked in on Nightmare 2.
Oh.
And that is actually my second favorite Nightmare.
Okay. All right. All right.
For nostalgic purposes and why I
Yeah.
got locked in. But
Yep.
there were some undertones at the time that were not addressed until many years later that the fans felt were done on purpose.
As
and-
far as like the whole switching of the
Just there
the
were,
role.
yeah, there-
As far as like
just switching of the roles, and then we had a final guy, which there's nothing
final-
wrong with that.
Yeah.
But at the time, the director was doing some things on the film, not like on the film like in a weird way.
Yeah.
Just the undertones with the writing were there, and I'm sure it's smoothed over now, but at the time he just had that there, and it just went a different way.
yeah.
And no one was really expecting that. So
Right. Yeah, I think that I appreciate the fact that they had a final guy.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I think that was a nice little twist because as a kid, it went over my head.
Yeah.
As an adult, I was like, oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I remember
see,
watching
I
it
see.
again in I think 2008, and I just remember sitting there going, "Wait a minute."
Right? Did
There
y'all-
was a comment.
the commentary. And
There was a comment of where his friend said, "Yeah, you have a hot girl waiting on you have Lisa waiting in the cabana for you, but you want to sleep with me."
Crazy.
it gets me every time because how he said it was like, "What's wrong with you, bro? Like,
Yeah.
if you don't get back there with old girl, why are you here with me?
Me,
'Cause
yeah.
you're scared. Now I'm dead. Thanks.
Yep.
And
Thanks a
so we
lot."
had Jason on the show earlier. So we was talking about Freddy versus Jason. So who do you think won at the end of Freddy versus Jason? Do you? Yeah.
Shoot, that's good. Sheesh. Ooh. I have to give it a draw. And do you
Draw.
want to?
Oh,
Okay.
so
You want to know why?
Why is
Yeah.
that?
Because technically, Jason is a deadite.
He's a what?
He's
A
a
deadite.
deadite. So he's a part of the Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah.
made from the Necronomicon, which makes him pretty much invincible.
Yeah.
And Freddy is invincible too.
Yeah.
You can't kill either one,
Yeah, you
allegedly. So
You
it's a
can't.
draw.
It
They
is
did
a
that
draw.
good.
Yeah, okay.
They did a good job with that.
I like how they tied that in.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I wasn't expecting that at all. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
which kind of like, it leveled the playing field. Because at first, Freddie would have had it all day.
Oh, 100%.
All day.
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah. The one thing I didn't like about that film, though,
Oh, Lord.
here we go. Because I'm a stickler for like world building, like rules.
Okay.
Which means that when you are writing your film, if A equals C and B equals C, then A must also equal B.
Right.
So Jason, at one point, was stopped by Freddy because of what? In their fight sequence. what did-
Water.
Right.
Water. Yeah.
But what is Jason always coming out of?
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me stop you there.
Ooh, okay.
Because that's how Freddy gets into your head.
I'm sorry, I just completely got distracted. Okay, I'm back. In case you didn't see that in the background, tall demon dog, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, but yes, go back with your explanation. I'm so sorry about that.
So water against water, but also it was a good
I'm trying to get you on the
mind
mic a little bit.
control thing. So
But it was just falling water. Like it was this thin.
it
he could-
wasn't real though.
It wasn't so that it threw Jason off.
It might have been that he was having him hallucinate through a dream sequence.
And he had a moment.
Just theory. We all
Okay.
have our theories.
That's true. That's
Don't
true.
kill me, Nightmare and Jason fans. You know, there's a lot of us. Don't hurt
Right.
me. This is just my little
Yeah.
pea brain thinking.
Yeah. All right, and then another thing that kind of bothered me with the movie.
Uh-oh.
I know. I mean, because I give it as props, but this was another thing, and I understand this is part of the lore of what Freddy can do.
Okay.
It was the sound effects when he was like the pinball machine.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like ping, ping, ding, 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 ding. And I'm in the theater because I went to the theater to go see this. This was like an event.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there in the theater like, anybody else?
When he's
And he's controlling, like, bang, bang,
I didn't
bang,
really like that scene.
You didn't like that
It was a
either?
little too comical for me.
Yeah.
There's taking Freddy. Forgive me, Robert. You are amazing. There's taking. Robert has always done stuff with Freddy, and maybe that was a nod to Nightmare 5, where he was so unserious in that movie.
He was not frightening at all.
Oh my
It was
God.
like, okay, in our next Netflix stand-up comedian.
Bro, that was the Tubi of nightmares.
Hold on, you said he was never funny?
Oh, snap. She said that's the To Be a Nightmare.
Oh,
Yo.
wow. Which one? Freddy versus Jason?
5.
Oh, 5? Which one is 5?
The one where the
Is
dream
that Fred?
child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dang.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Beatrice. Oh, because that's the one that Freddy's mom was in. Yeah, but
And it
he
showed
was,
the backstory and all that
or
stuff.
maybe it was 6. By the time that 6 came around, it was just kind of like, all right, you're just doing the most.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I'm sorry, I got it mixed up. It was 6. Freddy's Dead. That's the one that I didn't. That's the Tubi of nightmares.
That's the one that
5
got really.
was good. Yes.
That was the one with his tongue, right?
Yeah.
His tongue was going
Oh,
like
man.
down the
Into
hallway, or no, it wasn't down the hallway. It was he was in the vent. It was something that was really, really weird, and I was like, no, like it's just when you say Tubi, It was on. I can't remember what scene. I was like, I need to look it up.
Freddy's dead. I don't remember it unless you're talking about the big head where he was eating Patricia Arquette. That was Dream Warriors. That was Nightmare 3.
Now, yes,
If
I like that one.
Yeah.
But what
As
is
a kid.
about a tongue?
As a kid, it's nostalgia love for me. Now,
You know
as
what? I think Nightmare 6, you know what sticks out to me the most?
what's that?
Is when the boy thought that Freddy was his daddy.
When you thought the what?
When the boy thought that Freddy was his daddy, so the foster kid, I think his name was, forgive me, it's eluding me right now,
Yes, but yes.
John Doe or something like that. And Freddy was taunting him the whole time. There's one line where he was like, "You think that I'm your daddy?"
Right.
Like,
That's
so
crazy.
for me, when Robert would do those little things in different films, it was his way of adding his own little self in there. His own little self in there is, you know, I could be completely unserious. I'm still gonna kill you though. Like, you're gonna die. But let me make you laugh before you do.
Yeah. I feel like that was the slight downfall of Freddy Krueger's character.
Yeah.
Is that they lean too heavy into the campiness.
Yep.
And like his quips and stuff like that. It's okay, you can have your catchphrase when you make your kill, you know, but like after a while you just gotta be like, I want scary Freddy.
Yeah.
And
You
that's
know-
why I love New Nightmare. Because by the time that 6 came around, Wes was like, "He freaking enough.
Yep.
Let me get my Freddy
Yeah.
back and let me make it scary again.
Right.
And let me bring back Heather and Robert
Yes.
and everyone.
And we
They
gonna make
even
this scary.
had people from all the Nightmare films in the funeral scene sitting in the background.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I gotta
there
go
were
look at
old
that.
cast members from Nightmare 1, 2. I think that Alice was already in there, but there were different cast members that were sitting at the funeral for Chase,
Okay.
who was Heather/Nancy's husband in the film.
So here's another question for you. What do you think about the remake? Give me your honest opinion. It's okay.
I know I'm a typical Nightmare on Elm Street fan when I say there will never be another Robert Englund, but Robert Englund just brings a certain pizzazz to the character that not everyone or anyone can replicate. He is his own self.
Yeah. He made that character. It was like there was none before him and there's none after.
There will not be. And even when you meet him in person, you can see Freddy.
Right. Yes.
If he's talking to you, he's still Robert, but he is
Freddy.
There's little quips of Freddy in there that he manages to blend in.
Yeah.
The guy's a talker, by the way.
How many times have you met Robert Englund?
I've met him once.
Okay.
I've done 2 photo ops with him.
Okay.
On the second photo op, I walked in and I said, "How are you doing, Mr. England? It's nice to see you." He said, "It's nice to see you again. How is your family?" And I said,
Oh. So he remembers you.
Gulp?
"Gulp."
Right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Leave.
Excuse me. I'm
Well,
gonna go,
again?
I'm gonna
missed
go
it.
cry and throw up
Oh, okay.
real fast.
Okay. So he missed it.
So the second photo op that I had with Robert Englund was at the Scare, or was it here? No, it wasn't here. I think it was at the Scare Fest,
Okay.
and it had been maybe 3 or 4 years after my first one. And I walked in because it's partitioned, so you really are not supposed to talk to them. You go in and you get your picture taken and you skibbity-dee it on out. Like,
Right.
That's it.
Right.
So the talker, so I was like, "Hi, Mr. England. It's nice to see you." And he said, "Hi, how are you? It's nice to see you again. How's your family?"
Wait,
Sir, I haven't seen you in 4 years.
Like, what type of mind
do
do
you
you
mean?
have?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the crazier thing is, I saw him at his booth.
Right.
And so as I saw him looking my way in between people, but I
Ugh.
didn't think that he was looking at me. I thought I hallucinated it, and I actually got in trouble because I was trying to record him looking my way, and
Wow.
there was a security guard that was like, "Hey, you,
Right. With the
put the
camera.
phone down." And I was like, "Shoot." And I took it down, but I was like, "Is he looking at me?"
Probably was.
It was insane. It was
Wow.
nuts. He has the memory of a ninja. Like, he remembers everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's a good guy. The whole cast, all of them.
Yeah.
Toy, Lisa, all of them are just amazing people. And we
That's
get to see
amazing.
them all the time. And when they come to conventions like this is why we come here.
Yeah.
They talk to us just like we're talking.
Right. So, controversial.
Oh, let me ask a question. Let me-
No,
you can
I'm
ask a
sorry.
question.
I'm a pin mine.
Like,
Go ahead.
dang, guys, I forget the question. Let me ask. So, how do you feel about Freddy's Nightmares, the series?
Oh,
Have
I
you
love
watched it?
Freddy's Nightmares.
Yeah.
It was so corny.
Yeah.
I love it.
I've been trying to watch. Like, I want to watch the first episode, like the background. I
Yeah.
think, yeah. 'Cause I just want to see, like, you know,
That's
the
as
background.
serious as it got, and then
Yeah.
after that, it went like
Yeah.
and
It got.
production and the whole nine. But yeah, Freddy's
Okay.
Nightmares is where it's at. I'm not gonna lie. If you want some nostalgia,
Okay. So, Robert Englund
yes.
in Stranger Things. Vecna. You familiar with that, right? That character? Okay.
Stranger Things. I think I only seen season 1.
Yeah, I got through season 1, but I did watch for Robert. I
Okay.
gotta run it back and like fully go through
Okay,
it.
so
but-
with that character, to me, was the prime example of what I would like to see Freddy Krueger be if they were to make it today.
I think
Because he blurred the line of reality
Yeah.
of you not knowing that you were asleep. And I was like, yo, this is Freddy Krueger material right here. Like, and it was serious. Like,
I
he
think
wasn't.
that's why he did it. He's not gonna do it again.
Yeah,
Let's just be honest. And he said it a billion times.
yeah.
He will not play Freddy
Ever.
in costume again. The man is damn near 80. Let the
Is
man
he?
sit down for I mean, he comes
Wow.
here for us. He
Wow.
But
comes
would he
to
do
these
like the
conventions.
voice? Do you think it like?
I think
it's
he would do the voice, but to be very honest, AI, they
Yeah.
would probably do it for him.
Yeah.
And he could collect the residuals.
Yep.
We need to let the man like have a break for a second. If you want me to be honest,
Right.
Thank you for doing what you do for us, the whole
Yeah.
cast, you, Robert, Heather, everyone. But we understand if you need to like take a break.
Yeah.
These are hard. You're here all day. You're talking.
Yeah.
People are crying, or you're hugging. It's just a lot.
You're pouring out
Yeah.
so much, giving so much, and it's just like, when do you have a moment to just kind of recharge your battery? And you
Yep.
need to be able to do that.
So I think that's good that you actually mentioned that, because I think that was his little way of giving Freddie to us fans,
Yeah.
but in a different way where he's like, okay, I'm still Freddie, but I'm still classically
Yeah.
trained. I'm still an actor.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give you what you want,
Yeah.
Right.
but in my own way.
Yeah, absolutely. So, another question that I have for you. I'm not trying to keep you here all day.
No,
'Cause
you're
I know you got
fine.
things to go. But if you, because I'm a Freddie fan as well.
Oh, are you?
Okay.
Man, listen, when I was a kid growing up,
Yeah.
but I remember when that came out, I was too young to watch it.
Same.
I was 4. No, I was like 5 years old, 5 or 6, and I remember like looking in a newspaper and seeing the newspaper section where it had the show times when it was playing in theaters.
Oh my goodness.
I'm that old, yeah, and it was in black and white, like
Oh.
the actual movie posters and stuff.
So what
Oh,
was your
wow.
first Freddie film?
It was Nightmare on Elm Street when it came on TV. So when it came on TV, it was the watered down version. It wasn't until I got the VHS tape when I got a little older and I was able to watch it again, and I was just like, yo, this is wild. Like a lot of the kills was like watered down. Like
Yep.
you know how like they got to cut
Yeah.
Yeah.
way before it showed.
Yeah.
Like the Johnny Depp scene.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like
yeah.
that. Like that was that's iconic.
Yeah, it is.
Very very much iconic.
I wish that he would come back and kind of sneak in a little bit of himself. But
Yeah, I know.
come on, Johnny.
Right.
I'm just
Bring it back, Johnny. Bring it back. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? But let me ask you this:
Yes.
if you had a chance, would you actually pen a Nightmare on Elm Street remake film?
I would.
And who would you cast to be the iconic Freddy Krueger?
I say this with all seriousness and respect. Kevin Bacon.
He does kind of look like the new
He
Freddy
said
Krueger a
he
little
would
bit.
do it.
Oh, he did.
I believe that Robert may have approved it too. And Kevin Bacon, have you seen this man lately? He's been popping up and stuff, and you're like, what the hell? I mean, what the heck? Excuse me, but what are you doing here? And why are you like this?
He said, "Why are you?"
Actually, this is good. Keep going.
Because he's
Who
bacon.
said that he just popped up and I was watching, and he was like a real slimy guy with a hat. He had like he had a fedora.
Yeah.
He had on a
Let me
fedora.
see.
He had on like a white blazer. He had on a fedora, and he was real slimy, and he ended up getting like beat down or either unalive by the end of the movie but it was by the time that it came around, you were like, good for you. Like,
Dang.
I saw that coming. You deserved it for every bit of what you were just doing.
So you
But then I was like, Kevin Bacon.
right.
It makes sense.
And he has range.
He does.
You know, he definitely does have range.
I would say,
in the
I
frame.
think Jake Gyllenhaal would be mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that's just.
Jake
Well,
Gyllenhaal.
I think he
That's an
can play
interesting
somebody.
choice.
Yeah, I think he can play somebody like Sinister, like that. I think he'll be up for the challenge.
He is a sinister type of a guy.
Yeah.
I will say that. But scary, I would like to see him try.
Yeah.
What about Bill Skarsgård? He played Pennywise in It, and he just played Nosferatu.
I don't know.
Frame, weirdo, can separate his eyes,
Yeah.
has great range.
He
He's
does.
a Skarsgård.
Yes, of course.
Need I
Right?
say more? I mean, or even Alec, his brother, is
Yeah.
just as scary and skinny.
I would give it to his brother. I would have to give it to his brother.
So now there's a new Fred out, I guess, that's about to launch.
Hold on, what?
There's a new series that's about to launch.
Yeah.
That's called Fred.
Really?
And they
Yeah,
cast
based on Freddy Krueger.
DJ Qualls. And if you remember
Who?
DJ Qualls, he was from, God, please help me. The little guy from, I almost want to say Euro Trip, or
He said his name is
it
DJ
was
what?
one of those American Pie movies. DJ Qualls. Qualls. Yes. But
Okay.
he was in a bunch of other stuff. Where do I know him from? The New Guy. Yes, that's what I
New
know
Guy.
him. And Road Trip. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's him.
Yes, he was a little guy that
Yeah.
didn't have a beard.
Yeah.
So let's
yeah.
circle back though. So they coming out with a new series
Yes.
called Fred.
Yes.
So is this before he becomes Freddy Krueger, or
I honestly don't know where they're going with it. I didn't invest. I didn't want to read
Yeah.
it. If I watch it, then I want to go in.
This sounds dumb. So this before he becomes the demon or whatever he is, the entity. Or,
Yeah, I would think they would
I
probably
think
go that
so.
route.
If he is that young looking.
Yeah.
Because I know they're doing one, or they're supposed to do one with Crystal Lake with Jason.
Oh, yes. I'm actually excited about that because they're considering casting, I love her real bad. I can see her face. She was in Grandma's Boy. Shoot, her name is eluding me right now. But she was the boss in Grandma's Boy, and she's been in a bunch of other stuff. She's been in Marvel movies.
Uh-huh.
Talking about the girl in Blackish? Are you talking about?
She's... Oh my God, what is her name? I can see her face.
Is it Marche? Marche?
No.
Oh.
She's a little bit older. And when the people that are watching this, they're gonna be yelling it out at me. I can see her face, but she's being considered to be the mother, Pamela Voorhees. But
Yeah.
she was in Grandma's Boy as the guy's boss.
Let me someone look at her. Grandma's boy.
She was in Captain America as Hawkeye's wife. She was just in a Netflix
Oh, you
series.
talking about Haley Stanfield?
No.
You talking okay.
Linda Cardellini. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
you talking about you talking about who played Peggy?
Her. Oh my God,
Not
I
Peggy.
love her
Yeah.
Is it
so
Peggy? Is it-
bad. She's perfect. She has such range.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see.
And
Man, it's hard to hear sometimes. I'm just saying this.
I
yeah.
couldn't remember her name because I kept thinking.
I ain't know. I thought you said a
Catherine
little black
Hahn.
girl or something.
Uh-huh.
At first.
I kept thinking the other lady, but no, her. They
Okay.
want her to be.
I can see that.
Pamela Voorhees.
I can see that.
And
I think they'll do it right. I think they'll do it
Aubrey
right.
Plaza would be a good choice because they're both unhinged.
True.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know. You got anything else you want to share with us
No,
about
I think
Horror
I've
Hound?
talked to you. Talked your little heads off it up. I'm so
No,
sorry.
this was good. This was good. I mean, we done chatted it up for about a good 20 minutes at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
25 minutes at least. This is a whole show
Yeah,
within
20.
itself. Like we got the third co-host here. Like,
Right.
Thank you for having me.
No,
yeah,
thank you for
thank
coming.
you, and enjoy yourself here.
Yes,
and
I am.
we'll be back for more
All right.
here at Horror Hound
Peace.
2025.
Peace.
Thanks, guys.